Now y'all know I gotta be high or something, man. High off a natural high, whatever type of high. I've been sitting here talking and wasn't even on live. I'm so damn stupid. But anyway, what I was saying was I'm cooking up something for y'all. I worked on it all day today. It might take another day to finish, maybe 2 more days. Um, Nothing special, but it'll give y'all some content. Um, I'm done with the graffiti videos. I did 7 just on April and May of 2007. I'm done with those. A lot of people want me to narrate them. A lot of people don't want narration. A lot of people want music. A lot of people don't want music. So I try to meet you guys somewhere in between. It's really easier for me not to do any narration because I hate my voice and it takes more time to do it. But anyway, I'm done with the graffiti videos. Y'all ain't got to worry about that no more. Good looking out, Skunk Dog. Hi, Chief. Appreciate it. Crystal, what up? I see the numbers falling off. I see the women falling off. The women are tired of Kev or KMV, um, and other viewers as well. Or maybe you guys are just busy. Maybe you guys are back to work. Maybe the pandemic is easing up and y'all got things to do, people to see, and places to go. Can you get dues for copyright infringement for buying your stuff? In most cases, yes. In some cases, no. I don't know how they get around it, but some people get around it. But most cases, they send you a notification and ask you if you want to block them or give them a week to take it down on their own. You know, you can go hard and try to get a channel a strike, or you could just take the monetization and it'll go to you instead of to the person that uploaded the info. But it's funny you say that because I actually found an old gang video in Compton. It's black and white. I don't know why it's black and white. But I was going to upload it, and I still might upload it to this channel for you guys to see. I don't know if it's ever been uploaded before, but hopefully not, or they'll probably send me a strike. But we'll see. I just thought it's old school. It's some real old school stuff. Some of my early stuff, I guess. And I just found it. Didn't know I had it. I remember seeing it, but I didn't know I had it. And I figure you guys would want to see it. Yeah, that's cool. They grab the hit ups if they want. Hopefully, they can't use it too much without the watermarks. What up, Peggy? Long time no see. Yeah, I was just talking about how the women done fell off the channel. We don't have all the women up in here no more. I don't know if y'all tired of KMAC or tired of KMV. You should get some more hit ups of my hood, Southside 38th Street. Well, this the thing. And this, for you, it's probably like, yeah, this fool ain't messing with my hood. This fool ain't doing enough for my hood. For me, it's like, what the hell? Do you guys just use common sense and think that this motherfucker is posting pictures from 13 years ago, before that, 18 years ago? I can't go back in time and just take pictures of everybody's hood. This is just something I took at that time. It's not a whole LA concentrate on every gang or every hood. It's random pictures that I got from that particular time and I upload it. So it's not like a concentrated effort to cover every hood or specific hoods. It's just who had the graffiti out there and whose hood I went through at that time. You feel me? And by the way, 38th Street, Newton Division's over there, and Newton Division is going to hit me up when they see me banging corners, especially if they see me twice. So it just ain't that simple. I do got 38th Street flicks. I never organize them, so they all over the place. I got several hard drives with millions of pictures, and I mean millions. So it's just hard to go looking for that stuff. I'm not going to do that. That's just out. I always sit back and contemplate. If somebody came at me with a lot of money, a big budget, or want to concentrate on one hood and asked me for pictures. I'm like, do I really want to go through 1,000,000 pictures to find a couple pictures, even if it pays me? And I don't think I do. Draws, I'm on live right now. Can I hit you back?
Yo.
You hear me?
Hello?
Draws, I'm on live right now. Can I hit you back?
Oh, no, I didn't want nothing. I was just going to chop it up with you about the shit.
Okay.
Give me later.
All right, I'll call. All right. No. Shout out to Big U. Shout out to Hip Hop Uncovered. Came out cool. I don't know that everybody's weirdos. I just think that people just think like I'm a robot or something, or think I'm more organized and more professional than I am. I've never ever professed to be professional, never ever professed to be organized. I've been telling you guys for years that I got all kind of old stuff and I've been doing this stuff. Police took a lot of stuff, ATF, the sheriff, FBI, everybody took a lot of stuff from me. So this is just the stuff I have left over. I gave some of the tapes away. I know I gave Big U some tapes. I know other people I let loan tapes and never got back. Um, so to have all this stuff is like a miracle to me. It's like, wow. Sometimes I feel like a kid in a candy store because I'm like, damn, I got that. Oh, I still got this. Oh, I haven't seen that since the 90s or the early 2000s. So it's like, for me, it's like, it's cool. It's like a big deal to me. But the way you guys get at me, it's like, man, why am I wasting my time? Why am I wasting my time uploading it? But really, why am I wasting my time responding? But I just want to give you guys, something to think about. So you don't expect too much from me. Like I'm giving you the most I can. I'm not going to say the best I can, but the most that I can. I'm giving you guys the most. Just keep doing you, bro. You got where you at. You are just saying they were the good looking out, Malik. Right, for sure, for sure. But I know I posted some 38 strikes, but I'm sure I got more somewhere, but I'm not gonna find them. I don't know where they at. Plus, I'm not even done. There's still plenty more graffiti pictures I got. Those are just series that I ran. There's still some more pictures from my homie and from myself. Like I'm looking now, I got 2011 flicks, 2012 flicks, 2010 flicks, 2009 flicks, 2008 flicks. Um, I'm assuming I already did 2006, 2005, 2004. I got one, two, three, four folders from my homeboy. I got a 2004 folder from my homeboy. What else is this? I got one that just says gang graffiti, so I have no idea what's on that. We got Mexican blockbusters. We got Mexican folder 234. We got blocks from 2003. Three, four, five folders of Mexican blocks from 2003. I mean, I don't know what's in there, but it's a lot of stuff. Let's see. Cynthia Nine, what up? How you doing, Cynthia? Seeing, hopefully I'll be contacting you soon, but I just got word today that what we're gonna do is put together some highlights from some of the videos I've already done, and that's gonna take 3 weeks to do. So we're going to at least be 3 weeks, running at least 3 weeks later than we expected. But putting together highlights from the different videos should enhance the budget and should enhance, people interest in the wanting to get the show done. So hopefully it pay off in the end, Sin, for you and I and everybody involved. What up, Stan? Joe Mosley, good looking out, bro. Appreciate that. Um, but yeah, I'm putting something together for y'all. It ain't. I don't think it's gonna have no one topic. I don't think it's I don't know how it's gonna go because you're talking about all this different stuff, and I'm gonna just put it together for y'all, and we'll watch it together. I'll do a premiere. We'll watch it together. Maybe it'll be 2 parts. I don't know, but we'll see. OG Steve, good looking out, bro. Appreciate that. Joe Mosley, OG Steve, good looking out. The information is free Lamont McIntosh, whoever that was that asked on the GoFundMe. So we almost finished. We almost to what I asked for. Yeah, like I said, it's not gonna be all that. I don't want to get you guys all hyped up. You know what I mean? But I'll try to put some narration, some of me and S Max hard work up in there over the years. I know one thing. Looking over these old videos, I got a lot of dead homies. Like you never really realize how many dead homies you got, even when you see their names struck up. But when you start looking at video of these dudes, it's like, man, like you'll never see these dudes again. Like it's over. It's a wrap. So y'all be thankful that you're still here. Young Tony said I'm hyped. All right, all right. That's what I'm asking, not to get too hyped, bro. I don't think it's too much to get hyped over. However, you may be right in being hyped because I haven't put it together yet. And so I don't know how good it's going to come out. I don't know the theme, is what I'm trying to tell you. I don't know what theme I'm going to have. But what I do know, I'm going to have some corrupt in there. And I'm going to have some of one of the videos I put out in like 2002. And so that'll let you guys see like a little bit of what I had put together before all this internet. I mean, before all this YouTube stuff. Since I'm a copycat, since I'm a biter, since I took this from somebody else, as they say. Oh, Crystal, what up, Crystal? My man say highlighted. I don't think y'all. I don't think y'all will be able to click the link from there. So, oh, if I was on YouTube, I could make the link so y'all could go to it, but I don't have the link. Good looking out. This is from my homeboy Stan, naughty by nature. Yep, Crenshaw District. You seem happy. I see your spirit. I don't know what I'm happy about. I just, like I said, I've been working, man. I've been working on downloading some videos so I could upload them once I edit it for y'all. Alex O'Rourke. That last name sounds familiar, man. Good looking out, Stan. I got this shirt from Stan, my homeboy Stan. Not Stan in the comment section. Stan that does the Naughty by Nature clothing. Crenshaw by Nature, rather. Man, we almost got 100 people up in here tonight, huh? Good looking out, Mr. Goob. Makes you look swole. Nah, man, I'm actually losing weight, but I just hit a few top ramens while I was working. I seen J.J. Watt sign with the Cardinals, man. That's cool. That'll help y'all quarterback out. That quarterback y'all love so much. That'll help him out, man. So that's good. I'm happy for that whole organization for getting JJ with the quarterback. So that's cool. What's Fitzgerald gonna do though? Is he gonna retire or what? Eyeball Torrez, what up? You said them sticky honey buns paying off. You know, I didn't even eat them honey buns, man. You know what I did? I went, opened it up, took a bite, went to sleep, woke up, threw that away, opened up another one, took a bite, and left that out, ended up throwing that away. Lady P, what up? Really? To tight end? Are you serious? To tight end? Wow. Can he block that good? Yeah, Watt's always hurt. Watt is like Anthony Davis and Kevin Durant, man. Always hurt. Goob, they want a story, Goob. Goob, you ain't told a story in a long time, brother. Tell us about them horses. Y'all don't get Goob started, man. Was you here last night when Cuse was talking about we never been to the moon? Good looking out, Ralph Woodfork. By the way, the second part of Cute's interview will be up tomorrow. I had to cut a lot of stuff out. They still didn't monetize it, so I try to take some more stuff out. So tomorrow it'll be up. And that's the one that where he talked about the Crips on the West Side started in 1970. So for those that missed it, you might want to catch that. Cutes explains why he thinks or remembers West Side started in 1970. He called everybody that said it started in 71 busters until I told him what Warlock and Melvin Hardy and them said, even Monkey Man. And he said, oh, well, they're not busters, but he don't know why they saying 71. Yeah, Q's got a lot of info, man. He's very well rounded and smart, man. It just goes to show us, man, that we ain't a bunch of dummies, man. We just made some mistakes. We just chose the underworld. We chose violence over being a normal society in America. Because, of course, this country was built on violence. So a lot of times, that's all we know how to resort to, especially during poverty, unemployment, after the Black Panthers was killed, and so on and so forth. But anyway, I sent Local an invite. He hasn't responded. They said Goob gonna have us here to 2023 if he come tell a story. Hip Hop Undercover was fire. You and Big U should do a real documentary series on the history of Crips and Bloods. See, that's the thing though. I don't want to do a story on the Crips and Bloods because the Crips and Bloods are still here to tell their own story. I mean, if it come down to it, then I'll get in where I fit in, but that's not what I'm trying to do. We could get them to tell a story, right? Man. Kev, who you like to make it to the Final Four? I know it's early, but well, Gonzaga's really good, man. I think Gonzaga got a problem with finishing because from what I see, Gonzaga gets up 10, 11 points and they struggle. And their point spreads be high. But Gonzaga's pretty good. Who else? Michigan, man, Michigan is off the chain. Michigan's playing real good. It's going to be hard for anybody to beat Michigan. Um, Juwan Howard, he got them balling over there, man. Being a professional basketball player at one point, being a brother, understanding the game. He got action at winning it, man. At least the Final Four. Uh, you know, a lot of people. sleeping on Duke and talking bad about Duke. But if Duke get up in there, Duke could be a problem. They're not the greatest team in basketball, but they still play at a high level. They just not the normal Duke we used to seeing. Who else? I don't like Oklahoma, that's for sure. I don't think Kentucky can do much. Yeah, they should pay college athletes. They shouldn't pay them no millions or nothing like that. But they should pay them a nice sum, man. Because those colleges make millions. I mean, millions and millions, hundreds of millions. So they definitely should pay the kids for sure. Even if like the people that get a full scholarship ride, even if they just get them crumbs, I think that would be cool because they're already getting free school. But for the ones that have to transfer and have to pay half or pay their whole way, I think they should definitely get a lot of money. Or even if the money only goes, yeah, yeah, they pay them for a ride, but they making millions, bro. They making millions, hundreds of millions off them kids. They on TV every weekend. They on TV every Saturday, bro. And it's like the whole world is watching them every Saturday. And then they play during the week. But March Madness, oh my goodness, they be cleaning up on March Madness off all them commercials and stuff and paid to come to tournaments. They get paid to go to them basketball tournaments. The kids don't get nothing from that. But yeah, like I said, I think they all should get paid. I'm not saying they should get paid a bunch of money, but yeah, they should get paid, bro. Well, the NCAA make more money than the NFL because NCAA got what, like 200 and something games in a day on a Saturday. You know what I mean? That's like 400 schools or more. I don't know how many schools it is in the NCAA, but it's got to be about 400. Yeah, they got their own college networks now too, because you can watch all kind of different. Um, you can watch every game now because all the different networks are airing the games, and they charging you to get those networks. Like if I want CBS in New York or CBS in Chicago, I gotta pay for that. So we paying for these channels. Them kids should get some money out of that. Yeah, definitely. If they could get endorsements, I mean, that's another way to look at it. If they could get endorsements and sponsorships, by all means. Yeah, that's a whole nother way to look at it. 351 in the NCAA. Okay. And then, too, like the biggest problem with the NCAA in all sports is they got alumni, they got boosters, they got bookies, they got people that pay these kids to lose games. Now, if they could get some money, then them kids don't have to take illegal money. Them people don't have to have to accept money to get a new car or to have their mother move in a new house. If they pay them the money, they'll take out a lot of that scandalous stuff that's going on in the NCAA. Shaniqua, you popular tonight. Oh, we. Absolutely, you throw a game. And you ain't the only one that'll throw a game. I mean, it's been proven, man, that some kids would throw a game for some money. Coaches too, though. And coaches get paid, but some of them coaches don't get as much as a lot of the other coaches. Referees too. Same with the referees. And that's another problem on top of a problem. If you pay a referee, hypothetically, I'm just throw this number out there. I don't know how much they get paid now. When I was young, they used to get like 40,000 a year. But let's say you pay a referee 200,000 a year, 250,000 a year, and a bookie comes and offers you $1 million to throw a game. That's 4 years of pay. So you're gonna jump on that. So I say that to say the referees don't get enough money compared to what the coaches and players get. And so here you are, you're around millionaires every day. You're working with millionaires and you don't have $1 million. You're gonna take that million. You're gonna throw a game for sure for that $1 million. Shit, the old NBA refs used to cheat too, man. What are you talking about? What up, T History? Go get financial aid, man. They pay you to go to City College. Just go sign up for financial aid, bro. How much would it take for KMV to throw a game? It depends which KMV, when, what time, what I'm doing in my life. Shit, right now I throw a game for 25,000. But if I'm stacked up, what would I risk my job for 25,000 for? So that all depends, bro. And when you get caught, they're not gonna take your money from you. All they're gonna do is fire you. So you go get them, you go throw a game for 2 or 3 million and get caught. So what? You good. Instead of working for 6 or 8 years, you've been and found another job by then or invest your money. Get out of here with that bullshit, Noodles. How the hell are you a Noodle Capone anyway? Like, nigga, how could you be a top ramen and Al Capone? Like, that don't even make sense, nigga. Like, are you getting ate up, nigga, or you the one putting in work? That's an oxymoron. How you a noodle and a Capone? Can you explain that one? Noodles Capone, nigga. Nigga, I'm soft and hard at the same time, nigga. Like, nigga, you taking soft Peter and Viagra together. Like, nigga, what is you doing? This nigga said I throw a game for a bottle of Hennessy. I don't believe you. You personally want to throw a game? Sure, I would. I would definitely throw a game for that kind of money. Shit. But like I said, it depends on where I'm at in life, what my financial status is. If my bills is paid and I got a nice house and everything, pretty woman at home, ain't no way I'm gonna throw a game. You right, but like I said, where I'm at right now, yeah, I throw a game for sure. I would throw a game for 25 racks, but not if I was papered up. I wouldn't. I say what they hitting for. Y'all be killing me, man. What's up, D? I wish I could pull some of these other pictures or something up. Where's that Denver Lane hit up, man? That was quite impressive, wasn't it? Let's see what hit ups I got up in here. 2012 hit up. What I got in the 2012 bag? Anything fresh? Nah. Got some T flats and Largo. Shaniqua, were you still popular tonight, girl? Oh man, this was sweet right here. I got another PF right here. Ooh, that was fresh. Big Vadio Primera Flats, 23rd Street. My garage had crazy hit ups on it back in the day. That's what's up. Was you mad? Did you used to paint over the shit? I would have went out there and crossed the shit out. I would have left the shit up there and just crossed it out. Because once the garage get full of spray paint, you can't read the shit no more anyway. I would go block up over all that shit. So that was like what? They hit up the same roof, same type of fingers, different color spray paint, like 5 years apart. So basically, you could go to hood, and they're gonna be hit up in the same spots. Now I got this one where the Palmer blocks hung out at. Ooh, CVT flats. Look like nothing but tweakers was up in there. They even got a pigeon sitting in the window. And got the nerve to have bars on the bottom and no windows up top. Like, nigga, they could just put a ladder up there and go right up in there. I don't remember running across Richard Pryor. Red Fox, though. Where were the Premier Flat Fingers at? I believe that's Central or Griff. I believe that's Central, just north of Adams. Man, the Mexicans, man, the way y'all hit up Eyeball, man, you guys go. I don't know how y'all be hitting up so high, man. Like, how do y'all do that shit? Y'all just climb on the bars, be like, help me up here, SA. And SA puts his hands down. You step on his hands, and then he climbs on the bars and hits up on the top, right? No, I haven't visited Red Fox house. I seen Red Fox at Centinela Park when I was a little kid. Family Swans. NHB Browns, no cuts. See, the stuff that's not like in alphabetical order on my camera, I can't tell if they came from you or not. Inglewood families. They be hitting up the same wall all the time, year after year after year. I guess that's an easy spot to spray paint. Munchie 1 and 2. Inglewood family. G with it. Ooh, that's a hard name. G with it. Nigga, I'm G with it, nigga. I'm a G with it. I don't know why I'm going through these flicks. Compton's in the house. And you know what makes me mad though? Like video after video, I see some small-minded guy say this guy doesn't do anything Hoover. This guy is not Hoover friendly. Man, the Hoovers is hit up in all the videos. You can't even take pictures of gang graffiti in LA without finding some Hoover shit. It's Hoover shit all through my videos, bro. Like this. 949 Deuce 107. Nigga, you know what HCG is? Like, what do y'all want it spelled out? Like, nigga, you niggas from out of state want it spelled out? Or what? Because everybody in LA know what it is. Let's see, what is this? The front streets is what? PK. Who the front streets? What bloods the front streets beef with? You would think it would be like bounty hunters and them, right? All the Watts bloods, Hacienda, Bebop, Bishops. No? Yeah. He said all Pyro. Circle City Pyro, okay. That's who it is, Circle City. Good looking. Man, but when you're in a gang world, don't you want to beef with the biggest gang or the hardest gang? I'm not saying Circle City ain't hard, but you want to go after the bigger fish, man. Like certain enemies, the people that hit up in our hood, we didn't even acknowledge them on the wall. Like we didn't even hit up certain enemies because they was too small. Like they was nothing. Like you would be giving them props. You want to go after the big fools and let the big fools know, like, nigga, y'all ain't welcome over here. I got a lot of Swan graffiti, man. The Swans stay hitting up. They didn't play that. I got an MCS block. All right, this is the last one I'm going to show. I'm going to get away from the graffiti. Let's see, I lost it. You could tell they wasn't tall enough to spray at the top. Look at the top lines. They just had to hold the can like this and try to make a line as best they could because they was too short. Eyeball, I'm telling you, man, you Brown brothers, man, y'all will go to any extent to get your hood up, man. Way up in the air, man. Like y'all ready to fall out the sky to put your hood on the map. Like y'all don't play that shit, eyeball. Like nigga, you gonna make sure it's known. Like ain't no Mayates crossing this out, cause you Mayates is not finna climb way up here. And if you do, we gonna be sitting here with a carbine ready to pop your black ass. Yeah, I know what it was, man. I know what it was, eyeball. Like, let one of them motherfuckers climb up here, we gonna pop his ass. Like, y'all ain't crossing this shit out, nigga. Man. What up, kid? My job laid me and 9 others off due to no work. Back to doing what I know best. Got oh man, don't tell me that. Slick, put the beaker down, bro. Don't do that. Don't do that, man. That game played out anyway, bro. Don't even go back to a game that played out, man. Let me come over there, man, and help you breed them horses, man. You got some female horses over there, man. I'll bust a nut in a rubber glove. You just stick the glove off in the horse, man. You have some KMV horses, man. What up, white ball?
What's up, fool? You can't do us like that, man.
Man, you see y'all hit all the way at the top. You don't see no brothers do that.
I don't, I think, we're like cucarachas, cockroaches. Like there's, most of us are very small, but we're numerous. And there's an acrobatic element to that. But also if you go back to the ancient, the Aztecs, the pyramids, there's a history of throwing people from tall building or tall, edifices. And anyway, I don't know. The Vatos, they like to challenge themselves and go beyond what their physical body might suggest they're capable of. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But being a person that used to spray paint on walls too, I do know you want to get where it's seen. You want to be seen. So you definitely, if it's up in the air like that, you see I took a picture of it so it can be seen a lot easier. But two, like I was saying, I was joking, but seriously, you don't want your shit crossed out anyway.
All right.
So ain't nobody climbing way up there to cross your shit out.
Right.
So that 13th Street is gonna stay up there till the city decides to take it down.
Huh. Or some other courageous young buck climbs up there and
which would be a fool.
Right. Shit. So what you used to hit up and stuff?
Yeah, without doubt.
So what would be a typical, is there a typical situation or scenario where back in the day Kev Mac might have some spray paint on him and how does that manifest? You seek it out, you're like, okay, tonight or right now I'm gonna go hit up this wall. I saw it on my way home, blah blah blah. How's that go?
Well, I got a good story for you.
All right.
Because it went anyway. It would be random. You might see a homie with a can. Sometimes somebody might have thrown a can because the police chase them and you see it and you just pick it up. And you be like, oh, it's paint up in here, and you spray. But I used to be on Hoover a lot, right? We used to be down there working and stuff. And them dudes just come by shooting and throwing up signs and stuff. So it was like, I want to say like a pest or like pissing you off. Like a little dog messing with a big dog and a big dog don't want to be bothered and to find the big dog bark back, chase him and bite him.
Right.
And one of my homies, he could attest to this. So I would go to where they actually hung out. Like I wanted the house that they lived in where everybody hung out. Well, when I go to the wall, I could hear them talking. Where they saying they gang lingo and stuff, and I'll be shh. And sometimes they be like, wait, be quiet. You hear that? Because they hear the ball in the can.
Right.
Or they hear the spray coming out heavy. And I would hit up on their houses, man, if it was on the main street. Like if it was on Hoover or 74th or 59th, 52nd, something like that.
Right.
And I used to like to do that, man, because I knew it was going to piss them off, and I wanted them to know who did it.
Right up on their house and stuff.
Yeah, so I used to love to do that, man. It was that was the high, but the fun part was always to come back the next day and see if they crossed you out or not.
Okay, right. Okay. So is there a method? Is there a way to shake it up without making the ball make the noise? Is there any way of dampening it? No.
No, I mean you could be real soft with it, but no.
Right.
But yeah, when I was younger, I had hand control. When I got older, I didn't have no hand control, so
Mm.
I couldn't really spray on walls like that. My index finger, my trigger finger, was never that strong. Like for some reason, the ligaments in that finger are kind of weak.
Huh.
So I'd always have to use two fingers, like
Oh,
I'm
okay.
aiming, like a good aim,
Like
and
that.
so this finger helped pull that finger.
Oh, okay.
And so with the spray can, sometime I would have to use my thumb instead of my index finger. Hold the can like this and spray like that.
So how technical or how creative did your hit ups get? Was it would you do fingers or anything like
No,
that or
I
different
couldn't do.
designs?
I couldn't do no finger. I was never a natural artist.
Okay.
I was never a natural. A lot of my family members are my brother, my mother, my father, my other brother, my sister's a hell of an artist. But I didn't have that. I had to, sketch shit out and go from that. So I never did the finger thing.
Oh,
My homie, Baby Shawnee Mac did the fingers, made them real popular. And to this day, like we talking like shit, man. Like we talking like 20. I'm sorry, 30 years later, like 29 years later, you still see fingers in the hood that's actually copied from his fingers.
no shit.
Yeah,
Wow. Huh.
yeah, it's a trip.
You're talking about the fingers like that y'all do, your sign that y'all do.
Yeah.
Can I ask you, do you know what's the genesis of that exact like finger form and shape? Like who invented that? Do you know where that came
Well, I
from?
got an idea. It was a guy named Bandit from Five Deuce or 5'9" Hoover. Bandit from Five Deuce Hoover, I believe.
Hmm.
And then there was another guy that came after him that really kind of helped popularize the fingers too.
Hmm.
Um, and so Bandit was the first one I seen doing it. And then like I said, another Hoover was doing it. Then after that, I seen because I was local, I seen one of the '60s do it, and then yeah, CC from Fido's Hoover was the second one that I seen, and shit. Next thing I know, the Denver Lanes, they was the ones. Denver Lanes was the ones really rocking that shit, and I didn't start to see the Hispanic gangs do it until later.
Hmm.
Just like I remember, and you know this, I'm sure, but a lot of people probably don't know it. But the Hispanics didn't write their enemies on the wall and cross them out because uh, Hispanics thought that was giving the enemy too many props,
Hmm.
and it was a waste of their paint. Like I'm not wasting my paint hitting up my rival's hood and
Hmm.
whacking it out. And but then later on, you guys adopted that. In black and brown culture, we borrow each other's stuff. We
Yeah,
borrow from each other.
yeah, it all overlaps.
Yeah,
Not all of it, but a lot of it does. A lot of
yeah,
it overlaps. Yeah,
yeah. A lot of it does. I mean, you
yeah.
see black gangs put the V for Vadio or
Hmm.
Viva. Uh,
Hmm.
even like the Loc came from Loco. Uh,
Right, right.
just a lot of things we borrow from Hispanics, and later on, it just became funny because it switched up, and
What?
Hispanics started writing FK and all that BK and PK like the brothers was doing.
Trip. Huh.
Yeah.
I was thinking back to the old days, the like even like the old like before the 40s and the Zoot Suiters and stuff in East LA and stuff. And those guys, as far as I know, they were imitating black dudes who were wearing zoot suits in the on the East Coast or in different cities. I don't know if they were wearing them in LA. They probably were. They probably were. But you remember like in Malcolm X when him and Shorty are young. They got the zoot suits on. That was a thing. And the young Chicanos back in those days, they were imitating, black dudes with the zoot suits and the whole style, putting their own kind of swag on it. And that
Mm,
stuff, it cross pollinates like that.
mhm.
What's up, Mr. Goob?
Hey,
Salute,
what's up
Doc.
with your eyeball? What's
Chilling
up with you,
out.
Kev?
What's up, Goob?
Oh shit.
I know you got a good story for us to put us to sleep.
Oh no, see, that's the bad thing about telling my stories. I always get kickback at my shit's too long. I got so many of them motherfuckers though, but you know, we can
I
keep
don't.
going on. I was going with y'all.
Yeah, I don't feel your stories are too long. You just don't get to the point. You
I
you
know,
you
but that's
slow
how
to the point.
when you tell them look when you tell them the story, it's supposed to be like a book, homie. I can't speak to you and then give you half of the story. I try to go through the whole, so that everybody knows how I got there, where it started, where it in the middle, and then where's it ending. If I can't tell a story like that, I probably, wear a whole bunch of people out. But when I
Well,
want to get a full story, so they're gonna have to ask a question. What happened on this or that? But
well, you know what, Goob? You're absolutely right. Because a lot of times I'll tell a story. I mean, this happens to me all the time. I'll tell a story and then I'll get off the computer and be like, damn, I didn't even give the backstory or I didn't give the details.
yeah,
And I'll be mad at myself, like I could have told a better story. But I mean, you're right. Ain't no buts. You're right. You're right about that. Oh, there is a but. So here's the thing: when you tell a long story and you give all the details, in
right.
order to keep people interested, you have to say something funny
Mm,
or something
Uh,
sarcastic to get their attention. Because if they
okay,
just sitting there listening, 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 they get bored. Their attention span is too short. But if
right.
you say some funny shit, now they really all into your story, listening for the next funny shit or what's gonna happen next. You keep them off balance.
All right,
I appreciate y'all, man.
yeah, you stay up now.
Yep. All right, take it easy, bro. Eventually or soon, I'm gonna have Bronx Style Bob from the Bronx, New York, come on. We're gonna talk about early graffiti from New York to Los Angeles, and we're gonna talk about his experience in coming to LA and seeing the Crips and Bloods, and then what was going on in New York at that time. I'm sure he'll probably want to cover some hip hop since he go back. But I just thought it would be real interesting to get his take on the gangs of LA since they wasn't used to the Crips and Bloods on the East Coast at the time. All right, y'all. Y'all take it easy, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all. Peace.